Hello YouTube and welcome to Psychology Every Day, Day 60. Today is Sunday, which of course means Sports Psychology Sunday. And today I want to talk to you about how you can apply, we talked about how you can apply wrestling training to your specific training. And today I want to talk to you about table tennis training. One of the things that, some tennis trainers have their students do is just practice the same thing over and over and over again. So, do like 400 backhands, 400 forehands, and of course in kickboxing and stuff like that, you see this type of training as well. And I do believe that in arm wrestling, even though it's extremely boring, it can have great value to, just practice your silver bullet over and over and over again for, 100 to 500 times in a workout. Especially when you are a tournament puller, just, get that volume in, because a lot of people never train the start. They just, grip up and then they apply pressure and then they sort of, end up in some sort of position that they almost never end up in a match, because it's very uncommon actually for a match to actually stop. So you want to be just good off the go, whether it's, offensive or defensive. I also want to talk about that you have to connect the dots between your training and your sport. So for me, I do a lot of sling riser training, which is, basically knuckles up and backwards and upwards without pulling my elbow back. And if you do that, you have to make sure to also do it on the table and connect the dots. Because if you're training for something and you get really good at it, but then you don't use it, it's going to be completely useless. And that is something you have to think about when organizing your training. What is this good for? Am I actually going to use it? Because a lot of people train everything without focusing on their main card, and they don't use 80% of it. It's much better to just specifically train whatever it is that you're going to use and what you actually need to defeat stronger opponents on the table. Because let's say if you are, if you only do press, then there's a ton of arm wrestling muscles and movements and exercises that are going to be not very useful at all for you, actually. And the same is true if you only top roll. There's going to be some exercises and some movements that are going to be way more, applicable to your arm wrestling. But then you also have to make sure to use that specific groove that you train in, the gym, because it doesn't take a lot of difference between your gym lift and your arm wrestling style before the gym lift is not that applicable. So what I like to do is, when I'm at the table, when I'm warming up, when I'm priming my body, I like to envision that I'm actually doing the lift in the gym. And I find that to be a great way to prepare and, connect the dots, like I said. And that is basically all for today. Can't believe it's already been 60 days, 2 months. It's been a great fun so far. Please like and subscribe and have a great day, everyone.